Hello and welcome, my lovely Virgos, my lovely Virgins. This is your card in tarot. This is the Hermit card. This is enjoying solitude. What is the message from Spirit is live quietly for a time. This is also your weekly Cartomancy reading for July 15th through July 21st, 2019. There's tons of Cancer up in the sky, so you're probably up in your feels. This is a general reading for my Virgos and will not apply to all. Keep in mind that even if the situation or story doesn't seem to fit the situation, sometimes the spirit message will. So, especially for the collective energies for a Virgo. And if a Virgo, if Virgo is going through it, you may go through it in the future or you've gone through it in the past. So please hang around for the whole reading. Invest your time in that. Me being the Queen of Clovers, my readings tend to focus on life, craft, and action, nurturing ourselves and others, nurturing our dreams and callings. And this is all about Cancer, so I've pulled the Cancer card. Cancer is the Chariot. It's all about movement, moving forward, taking flight. It is taking charge and reaching for the stars. Venus moved into Cancer on July 3rd. It's going to be there through the 28th. It is a period of vulnerability for certain Virgos. It is seeking stable, secure, and affectionate domestic life. And then we had Mercury retrograde on July 7th in Leo. Mercury, the planet of the mind. Leo, choosing your own adventure. Also, but expect a long journey if you're planning that during retrograde season. It's kind of like Jason retrieving the golden fleece. It will be epic, though. And on the 19th, on Friday, Mercury retrograde again, but this time it moves into Cancer. And this is, have you been careless with your feelings, my lovely Cancers? On the 16th, we have a big movement. We have the moon in Capricorn, the full moon in Capricorn. That's paternal energy balancing against our new moon, maternal energy in Cancer in early July. And it's trusting yourself, and also it is trusting your inner self and values, and releasing blocks of self-doubt, Virgo. And it's definitely a thinking time for everyone, especially my Virgos. I feel your energy. Ooh, 10 of Swords. Let's see what we got here. 9 of Cups. Ooh, you have a King of Fire around you, my Virgos. This is an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Can be male or female energy. This person is intuitive, maybe even spiritual. I kind of feel spiritual guide or bruja. For those of you that deal in that witchy stuff. It isn't black magic because you're trying to make a wish come true. It could even be trying to get lottery numbers, but you've gone to them for some advice, and they have told you, or even a tarot card reader, oh, it could be me, I am a fire sign, tells you that you need to remove stuff. You need to walk away from the fights. You're fighting battles and putting your energy into pain that you don't need. Or you want to be out of pain. Your wish is to have no more physical pain, even. This could be a very injured Virgo. Or you guys have some kind of even physical injury, or your heartbreak is even physical. It's going to take time. Whatever you're going through is going to take a lot of time to get back into your kingly energy, but you're going to start taking that time and being patient with yourself. You're going to start creating boundaries, or Spirit suggests you create boundaries and around yourself to protect yourself from re-injury or damaging yourself. You cannot work through this. You have to rest through this. I felt that when I pulled your card. I felt that energy of moving away, not the energy of the magical energy of the Hermit card or the old man feeling or any of that. I felt absolutely the energy of stepping away from the world to heal yourself. And it may even be in a heart way, but I do feel a lot of physical pain that you think is physical, but it's your heart. It's absolutely your heart. You're going to take the time to rebuild yourself into a king, definitely. You're going to think it over. You're going to really, and you're going to get a victory. And it's going to be a noticeable victory. You're going to change yourself. This is a major change for you, my Virgos, because it's so quiet. I almost want to whisper. It's such quiet energy. It's such, I'm thinking, I'm meditating, I'm changing myself. I'm even seeing like your face People are going to look at you funny. You're prettier. You're much more handsome. And it's just because your face, like your face muscles are no longer tight. Like you found a way to take away your physical pain through your spirit. And I'm not talking about meditating or wishing away the pain or like, you know, positive thoughts and thinking. No, you decided, I can't take care of my pain physically, so I'm going to take care of my heart and maybe meditate and maybe start walking. You start doing something, and what it does is you begin to realize, Virgos, that a lot of your pains and a lot of your suffering, which I've been through myself. I mean, I went through a surgery almost every 6 months, a cancer scare every year, lots of tumor testing for me in like 2 years, 3 years straight. And what it was is I was basically kind of physically dying, breaking down from not living properly, not living in my energy. And I'm totally pulling that from this card, the memories of that. That's why I'm like quiet, because even it hurts to look into the light sometimes. It's like a migraines or something. It's just something that you suffer through. You don't have to suffer through. And yeah, you have options. You have options, and this is an air sign. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. And it's either an option, or you have options that are more fulfilling, more for me it feels like this is a new person in your life, not necessarily a lover, but it's like you need to change your circle too. You change so much that you can't even stand to sit next to the people that you used to love. That's going to hurt you. But you knew it would be painful. You knew it would be painful to advance your heart because of this. And that's why you've resisted. Because you really do love a lot of people, but you need to put up borders around yourself because you've been mixing with too much energy. And this is like a new person, or you speaking out with new people to, like, you know, you're meeting new people. You're putting that work in your persona, in your speaking. This is kind of like a debate card, but it's just a discussion card. It's almost like you get to share your opinion with this person and just talk it out. And you may even argue a little bit over some of the issues right now politically going on. But it's not the end of the world, you know. It's not like, oh, I had a fight with this person and we argued about Trump for 2 minutes, or we argued about Megan Rapinoe for a few minutes, or this law, or Black Lives Matter. No. You did. You got fiery and even riled up a little enough that you felt it was a fight, but it doesn't matter because it's not the end of the world. This person is not extremely reactive. This person is advanced, and you're like looking at them like, oh my gosh, this is advanced. This is what I want to be. And, yeah, you're afraid, though, to commit and move away, mostly because I think this Two of Diamonds tells me that this Two of Diamonds is a fear of commitment, but it's also a fear of moving away from, like, your parents, but you're an adult. Or moving away under the value of, like, the people you used to hang out with. Like, maybe you're really dependent on your family for your rent as well. There's something about your life that makes you feel obligated to certain people when it comes down to your value. It's one of the reasons you're having so much trouble changing. But you're going to let that go. You're actually going to Two of Diamonds, acknowledge it, and Ten of Diamonds, done. I know what my value is standing alone. I know exactly what I'm worth. And I'm getting out of this. I'm totally getting out of this. You're running for the door, Virgo. Because this King of Air, you might not know them. I know Meghan Markle is not an air sign, but she's a public figure. And a King of Air could be a public figure. And this person you admire, it's like somebody who's living the life you want, and you realize that's an option for you. I feel like you're around a lot of people who say cutting things or mean things. Mean people. Just mean people. Just outright just mean. And it's like your sisters or something. And they're just genuinely like, you still talk like you're to each other like you're teenagers. You never really grew out of that, and it's not very nice. And they even think it's loving, but you're like, no, it's not, and I'm done with the torture of it. Yeah, you're balancing your own personal value. It feels like a cutting off of their energy, like containing your own energy, making you your own vessel so you're not intermingling with this rough energy, this unkind energy around you that you're trying to move away from. It's like you definitely admire somebody that is giving you the yearning for a different life. I also see some of you reading, and that could be your quiet, getting away and like just really thinking about this, really just conceptualizing and philosophizing about this. You just want to stand in that intuitive knowing, but you're a little rusty. It's like you haven't been doing it for so long because you've been just pulling on energy around you. You've even been stealing energy from people. Happy energy, but you steal bad energy too. That's exactly what this card tells me. You need to sit in your own intuition. Stop waiting on others. Surrender to you. This is actually, to me, this is a surrender to you. That is letting life be, your love be what it should be, or how it should be, based in spirit, based in true love, and not based in rent or chores or cooking. It's like it's very home, like being Cancer season, you might be just trying to build your own castle. Yeah, Queen of Diamonds, that is you. Financial security above all, but it is you embodying this energy of building your home with these two queens. It's hitting your spirit. You're trying to hit your spirit. You're trying to get into your intuition. You will. With this King of Fire, you're going to move into your intuition, into your highest knowing, and that is going to be spirit over logic. And it doesn't make sense to do spirit over logic to an earth sign. I understand that, but the problem is you've been around some negativity that hurts you physically. It hurts your soul so badly that you have physical markings on your body from it, from the damage caused to your spirit. And what happens is your logic no longer works because you are living in a very negative logic. So sometimes you just have to intuitively say, it's not right, I need to go. Well, what's wrong? Can I fix it? No. And that's really hard to say to somebody. You can't fix it because it's just so wrong. I don't even know what's wrong. But I'm dying in it. And so this is you pushing out. This is upright too. This dragon is upright. This green dragon, let's not do this with drugs, by the way. But this green dragon is saying, yeah, I gotta trust it, even if it just, logically, it doesn't make sense. But you are coming into a new logic, a new thinking, that is because of this change you're making. It's just you deciding that enough's enough. I feel a lot of that. Enough's enough. This is done. I'm changing my energy. I'm making it my own. No more codependence. You are looking for a new tribe. A Three of Diamonds is new work. Perhaps you're coming from a toxic work environment. It's just a group you really hang out with, and you've made that decision to move forward, but away from this group. You're looking for that new work environment, that new place. Yeah, the new place you can really just take a leap of faith. And this is in reverse, so it's basically saying you want to take a leap of faith, but you're having trouble finding ways out of your situation. I did say that a little bit of your behavior and your conceding and your allowing these people to control you and be unkind to you has to deal with how you pay your rent, how you maybe pay your bills. And so you need to make some financial changes in order to exert your power in its fullest. So that's probably why you're hesitating, but you're tired of hesitating. So even though the money isn't there and the work isn't there, you're doing the spirit efforts, the 8s, the 6s. You're coming into balance, but you will find work. You will do work, and this will be your new spirit tribe. Oh, there's a little deception here because work is not enough. This is a different kind of work. This is not work money. This is work fulfillment. And you think it's money. It's not money. You're still thinking illogically. Yes, you need to balance and take control, master your spirit, because what you're looking for is not proper. It's not right for you. You're still looking through the lens of that old group, that old set of people that really just you know, they're dream killers. I do feel that. It's like you're done. You're just done. It's just too much. And yeah, you're still, it's that leap of faith, taking a leap of faith into your intuition of this isn't right, or this feels right. I just need to move forward. I need to take control of my person, my life, my time. I can't be called at a moment's notice to just do whatever they want because, you know, they pay my electric bill. Yeah, this is a marriage, a joining, a union. It's dancing around the Maypole card. It's getting news. It's making an offer, receiving an offer. With your balanced energy, it is, yeah, the fire under your ass. This is in reverse. This dragon is in reverse. You are, you're making movements. But it's not what people think. People think you're looking for a husband or a wife to make this happen. But you're just looking for a work union. You're looking for an opportunity. An opportunity to show people what you can do so you can take care of yourself. This feels like, yeah, you need to make some movements towards self. This card came out in every reading in the last 2 weeks, practically. This is absolutely, this Clovers is in reverse, which tells me that you are walking away from the crap. You've learned your lessons. You know there is shit behind you, and you are not going back that way. You can't go back. You've advanced so far through this ascension, through this change in your spirit, that you will not be able to go back. And now you're kind of in a little bit of limbo. Like, I know it's wrong, and there's something rotten in Denmark, and I need to move forward, and da-da-da, but I'm a little, I'm not really sure, but I'm basking in my individuality, finally, for a long time. Yeah, 7 of Clovers. You got to take control of your time, set up your boundaries and borders. They're fuzzy, and this is in reverse. They're violated often, I feel. That's gonna take the most work, more than pushing yourself out into the world and physically getting a job or physically finding a way to pay the rent on your own, so to speak, is going to be easier, way easier, even with your physical pain that I talked about before, than setting up boundaries so that these people cannot hurt you and steal your energy or degrade your energy any longer. Get your respect back. Wow, Virgo, that's beautiful. But it's a lot of work coming up on your heart and your spirit. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. Please like, subscribe, comment, tip, and donate. If the spirit moves you, my PayPal link is below. That is paypal.me/Bridget Clover Queen. Have a great week, my Virgos.